everyone. Hope you guys are doing great. So today I am going to discuss about the conversational AI with Rasa. So Rasa is basically a kind of framework which is going to help you to build your dialogue manager. We can do our own dialogue manager, but again, it's very hard to maintain the thing, maintain the session, maintain the conversation, intent entity mapping, maintain the NLU. I will talk more about this NLU core and intent entities part. I feel like I already have created a separate videos for the understanding about the intent entity. Who don't know, who are new, then I will share some videos link which I have created long back. Please watch that video so it will be helpful for you. So Rasa is a kind of framework which help you to create your chatbot. I'll talk about the chatbot again. Chatbot is kind of like human artificial intelligence system where a kind of machine is start doing the conversation with the actual lead, or you can say your customer. So complete 24/7 engagement is getting happen here. So we'll talk about that how we can do. Well, let's talk about the Rasa framework and be with me. So in the Rasa or any kind of chatbot, there is a three fundamental building blocks are there. Number one, natural language understanding, which is called as NLU. So here the all the model like BERT, Spacey, Alberta, Roberta, different kind of algorithms, whatever transformer based algorithm, GPT-3, GPT-4, GPT series, GPT-J, all those things will come under here. Natural language understanding. This will help you to understand the context. That's all. Second and very important part, which is called dialogue manager, DM. DM is basically what is that DM is doing, like after understanding the context, what I have to send you, what message I have to pass, what are the processing I have to do. So you can say like it's a processing unit of your chatbot. So DM is that. Then third, it's also important as per the user context, understanding the context and sending the last message to to your user, which is called NLG, natural language generation. Natural language generation is a part like after understanding the context, after doing the processing, what message I have to send to the user, that is falling under the energy. We'll talk all those things. We'll understand this part in our Rasa one by one. So next slide of natural language understanding. It's a block diagram of NLU. Don't worry at all. What is the block diagram? I'm not gonna discuss these things in very very depth. I already have covered this NLU in our bird section or spacey, whatever I have been taught so far. But if this section of NLU, you can just understand if I want to book a tour, sorry, if I want to book a hotel, or if I want to book a flight. So what I will talk like, okay, I want to book a flight, then automatically flight member or airline service will understand, okay, I am interested to book a flight. So what are the information I need? So context understanding on which we are. Let's suppose if I am saying with the airline service, I want to see the movie. So it's out of the context, right? So he or she will not take any kind of action. So understanding the context, what I'm trying to talk, so that portion is getting covered inside of NLU, natural language understanding. Second is dialogue manager. Again, in Rasa, the dialogue manager is something different. There is a inside of dialogue manager, there is a three thing which is called action server, Rasa core, and Rasa and client. There's a three section. Rasa NLU I already talked about. This three section is very important. Action server, like after understanding the context, what action I have to perform, that code, that piece of logic we are going to write inside of action server, and action server will continuously communicate with the Rasa code, and Rasa code will communicate with the NLG. With the NLG, we are going to generate the message. This is the whole infrastructure and diagram. I will talk about these things in practical section. How we are going to make an integration of all those server, all those module one by one. Okay. So then introduction of Rasa framework. I think I have collected this information from the Google only. You guys also can go to the Google and understand what is Rasa. Rasa is open source ML framework to construct a chatbot and intelligent assistant. Rasa is the why we are going to use the Rasa. We can build our own framework, that is also possible, but again, its maintenance will be very high. Okay, so Rasa module, the all those things is getting done, like maintaining the session, maintaining the user conversation, understanding the history conversation, what is there, everything is getting done by the Rasa framework. So we no need to maintain this thing by own. That's a beauty of Rasa. Then in the Rasa framework, there is a four section which is very important, which is NLU, Rasa NLU, Rasa core. Inside of Rasa core, everything is coming like action server, Rasa client, and the energy part, and channel and action. Action, what after understanding the context, what action I have to perform, that will come under the channel and action. Then coming to the helper function, you can understand the util function. If any kind of framework we are building, whatever it is, so there is some util function is there to understand, like to perform some specific task, like a date time related task, understanding the human context, understanding some util function, you can say. These are the coming under the things. Now this is my very important slide, which is why Rasa, why not other framework. There is a lot of frameworks is already available. Google Dialog Flow, this is also one of the famous framework, I could say. But why Rasa only? Because Rasa is giving a very much flexibility to integrate any kind of platform, either it's a Slack or Telegram or WhatsApp. Yeah, you can integrate these things, feel free. Yeah, Dialog Flow also giving this kind of flexibility, but again, Dialog Flow is not going to give you the flexibility to perform any kind of custom action. Their dialog manager is not, Dialog Flow is not performing much well. In AWS also there is some frameworks is there, you can use that as well. But Rasa, I believe it's a free and open source, so feel free to use that things. Open source means, yeah, we can perform our own custom things. If we want to change some piece of code in the Rasa, then we can do. System architecture, I feel I already discussed these things. There is in Rasa, there is a two-part NLU and core. Core inside of core, there is a two-part, again, three-part action server, Rasa client, and energy section. And yeah, and action server is getting communicated with the Rasa code with the HTTP protocol. Means this is a server separately running inside of this Rasa. I will talk about this thing. I'll show you those part. Co-working process of Rasa. And yeah, the pipeline of Rasa project. First, project initialization, how we are going to initialize the Rasa project. First, project initialization, prepare the NLU data, like what data you are going to train. Configure the NLU model, prepare your story data, define the domain, configuration the core model, train the model, test the chatbot, and let real customer use the chatbot. This is the things. And next, last, we are going to install the Rasa and start the basic project. This is all about for today's session. I will talk how to install Rasa and start the basic project in my next video. So meanwhile, go with my slides, go understand the what is Rasa. If you have any question, any doubt, feel free, put on the chat. I'll be very happy to address those questions. Thank you guys. Thank you for